I was like, I'll even put like little chocolate chips in there. You can dump them in there. No. Okay.
The public school system needs to be broken down and rebuilt. I think now you're having parents more and more awake as to what's going on in the schools with their children. So then I think this is a great opportunity for parents now to get more involved than they've ever been. And I think it's a great time that we all come together as parents for our children, and then that can reduce the divide and the complications and the misunderstandings and try to really enrich our children together. Well, the Northland Parent Association it's just a group of like-minded parents trying to improve their schools for their kids, seeing some things that are coming in that are not appropriate. I mean, parents are always involved and should always be involved, and the Northland Parent Association does a wonderful job in how to support parents to be that voice, and it also, I think, shows that you're not the only one, and it also helps with finding other parents in that school with your kids, and then you kind of develop a camaraderie. I want my children to know other children by their names and what they are about and what they like to do and where they're from, and know their families and their differences, not by if they're bi, pan, black, white, anything. That's not important. What's important is who these kids are and what their names are and where they come from and what they're about. And I think being involved in the school board to help make sure that we go back to the basics, because they have no rights to teach our kids something that could groom them and harm them and cause trauma, which we know scientifically and research that children who have been sexually abused are traumatized, and sexual books are traumatizing. It takes a village that's still old school and still does very well once you can get your community together. And I think it helps the children enrich one another, as well as reduce any of the concerns of division, biases. When people say, you guys are so angry, we're definitely not angry. I think we are just disappointed, and we're trying to improve and better where things are falling through. But obviously, as parents, when you're up there speaking, you do become emotional. If you want to put the most fear in a parent, you come after their child.
Why stand up in front of the school boards and do all this other stuff?
Well, it's to show their people and empower them with the knowledge and that they can do. And there are some that are maybe fearful and they don't know the resources. So that's where I can be that voice. You learn as you go, and you learn by making mistakes yourself. That's the freedoms that we have to make changes. Make those changes that are best for us. But in the meantime, I want that opportunity for everyone. That's how it should be for everybody. Everybody can have their voice, everybody can be different, and everybody can do what they see as fit for them. And I want to be able to at least expand that knowledge to everybody, because that way there's not that one-sided. It's not one-sided. There's so much opportunity. We live in America. We live in the land of opportunity, but people forget that. So that's why I need to be a voice, because they have to continue on to remember that the patriotism and that gratitude of our rights and our capabilities to continue to change and always be a voice for those who are vulnerable or weak and not maybe knowledgeable as of that